So this is a bit of an unusual video for me, however I just felt compelled to make it. I've had so many people who have seen what I'm about to show you just go, how did you do it, where did you get it? And I wanted to share it because it truly is one of the best Christmas or birthday presents you could buy for anybody. And I just thought I'd kick off by showing you what this thing is in its wrapper still. This is actually when it was unwrapped by my wife, in fact, to her 40th birthday back in June of 2011. And what it is, it's a canvas. It's a mosaic canvas, a photo mosaic canvas, which, as I'll show you in a moment, is made up of, in this particular case, 3,600 individual photos. Let's take a look at another picture. So here we see it still in its wrapper, and you can start to see that it's made up of individual pictures. And here it is on the wall. And if I just zoom in a little bit to it, you can start to see it's made up of dozens and dozens and dozens of individual photos, which are assembled in an extraordinary clever algorithm which is part of the system, which I'll show you in a moment. So you can see the darks and the lights and the way it's all been done. I spent quite some time trying to find the master image, as you can see there. So if we actually go onto this company's website, you can see some other examples. Some people choose to have real live people. Some people choose more abstract stuff. That's obviously entirely up to you what you do. If I click on the mosaics over here, we can actually see it over here. So 3,844 tiles and photos used. As you can see, some of the last photos I did were kind of fun ones. The rest of them were all made up of photos of the family, and I actually asked lots of friends and relatives to send in their photos as well that they may have. And then you can just start to see some of the detail there as you slide around it. So what you can see here is all the different types of canvas and paper print that they offer. You can also see they ship worldwide as well. Not necessarily all of the elements, but I think most of them. So I thought it might just be fun just to have a quick look at creating one, creating a new mosaic. And what we've actually done already is put in a master image. So the master image is the one which obviously the whole mosaic looks like. But what they also offer you the ability to do is pick photos from Facebook or Flickr, or obviously upload them from your computer. But they've also got a load of stock images here as well. So if I choose architecture, for example, then what that will do then go away and pull out all their 437 photos on architecture and start to assemble this new photo. So once you've approved all the images, I've just clicked on View Mosaic, and what is now happening behind the scenes is that I'm assuming a pretty hefty piece of computing equipment is now calculating how this mosaic is going to be built. And at the minute you can see there's 9, it's 3 by 3, and the next one will be 4 by 4, and then 5 by 5, and so on and so on. And it takes, there we go, you can see 4 by 4 now, 16 photos used, and it's just now going to create the picture based on the one which I uploaded. So let's take a look at that one now, which is right here. So this is the current target picture. Now you can change that as often as you like. Once you've actually uploaded your photos, whether from your hard drive or elsewhere, you can then change that image as often as you would like to get the best one for your friend or family member and so on. So here we can see here we've now got a 6 by 6 mosaic. It's hard to imagine that apples and oranges shot is actually going to be made up by this, but I'm going to pause the video now and let's just wait and see what happens. So here we are about 5 minutes later. We've now got 324 pictures in the mosaic, but it's still going. But can you now see we're starting to get the shapes and the colours as you would expect? Let's keep going. So here we are, as we can see, about 15 minutes later, maybe 20 minutes later, I've uploaded a load more photos as well, including these very lovely pussycats. And you can see now we've got 1,200 odd photos in the mosaic, and you can see how close this is now starting to look like the original. Bear in mind, in reality, I'd probably upload another 3,000 odd images. There's quite a lot of effort involved, but believe me, it's worthwhile. So if we just go back to the target, that's what it will eventually start to look like, and you can see it's certainly getting there now. and that's what you would expect the end result to look like. So check out the URL on the screen. Go visit these guys because they're absolutely fabulous. My canvas there got delivered in about a week, I think it was. I'm sure towards Christmas time things may take a little bit longer, but the delivery times are very, very good indeed. But just allow yourself a couple of evenings to play around with it, upload photos, and talk to your friends and relatives and get them to send them in as well. It's all really, really good stuff. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you do end up buying the best present ever.